Hi, my friends. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Well, we've got this new moon in Gemini today, and I was trying to get to it earlier, but we're going to do it anyway. Because for my monthly reading I did couple weeks ago, two Empresses came through, and the Two of Cups came through. And the Gemini folk, your major arcana card is the Lovers. So I have to do this today. So we're going to harness this new moon beginnings. And when we talk about new moons, you know, we're putting out our positive intentions out there to begin those positive new beginnings that we can manifest. Okay, that we can manifest. And I brought out the old Rider Tarot deck. It's been around forever. That's the Magician on the cover. And I did that because, and I wrote here that I purchased this deck on 6/29/2005. Okay, so you can tell I've had this deck for a while. But there's the Empress. Okay, because I've been sharing that for a couple years now. The Empress has been coming through like crazy. Venus love, and so I noticed this when I was looking for a deck to choose. So that's why I'm going to keep the Rider Tarot deck out. Harnessing the Empress Venus. I'll highlight her there with the little booklet. And then I kept the Moon Garden, Tarot Moon Garden, because it brought out positive energies as well. And since we're talking about this new moon in Gemini, Gemini ruled by the communicator Mercury. And Gemini is a male active zodiac sign, but you can see they highlighted here the Temperance card, and I received this deck back in 11/14/08. Okay, so some of these decks you can tell I've had a long time. Okay, and then I had to keep the True Love Tarot going on, which I brought forward for the monthly reading of June 2019, and if you all want to go check that out, go so. But that reading came out pretty cool with two Empresses coming through and the Two of Cups, my favorite card in the tarot, the Two of Cups, the love affair. So, and I also chose to bring forward the Blessings Again cards to close this reading. I really like this little deck. I think it's lovely. Okay. All right, so let's do some manifestations for this a month of June. And you know, when we do new moons and full moons, I mean, you can start a week before and a week after. Literally, it's like at least you got 10 days to harness the energies. Okay, so let's see what happens today. I've been looking forward to do this. I'm working on my home since now I'm feeling so much better. Oh, right there in my hand, look at that. Look, this just popped in my hand. Okay. Already starting. Okay, that's my sign that says stop talking. Okay, already cards popping in the hand. I like that. I'll put that like that. Yes, I do. Okay, so let's set that there. Okay. All right. So you know I like my 9-card spread and why? Oh boy, did you hear that? This one. Okay, hold on. Okay, so like I was mentioning, we want to harness the energies of the communicator planet of Mercury, Gemini, the twins that balance each other, supposedly in Roman ancient wisdom. They were born from a wolf, or they suckled the milk of a wolf. You can look it all up. The Chariot is here. Well, that's pretty cool. Wow, we open up with a major arcana card. That's always fun. And the Chariot. How fabulous. And you can see we have some balance right here with these two sphinxes. And the Charioteer is all about that balance. Okay. That's awesome. And that we're talking about the moon. Cancer ruled by the moon. This is Cancer's major arcana card. Okay. So, and you know how Luna balances, right? New moon to full moon in a 28-day cycle. You know, this card does. I don't use this deck very often. It's sort of like another private deck to me, but I don't think this card has popped up too often, because I would remember the sphinxes. Because, you know, since I was in my 20s, I studied Egyptology. And this image, I can't really recall too much seeing this image. Okay, let's continue. Okay, and we got 2 bonus cards here. Yeah, okay, so we're going to move forward, put those manifestations out for this new moon, okay, my darlings? Because this is about having, you know, when we talk of Cancer ruled by the moon, we talk about that loving family, that cohesiveness of mother, and then we have Gemini, Mercury ruled masculine, feminine, masculine balance. Oh, wow! 2 major arcanas come together. Now, this Tower card comes often on my channel, no doubt about that one. But that's like disruption, but it's necessary. Okay. This is that disruption where you're going to know that, like, yep, we got to make this happen. We got to jump away from those. We got to jump away from those who no longer serve us. Okay. This is truly what this is about. This is all about, the Tower card is all about planet Mars. You know how we talk about Venus, the love, and then Mars is her consort, and that's called the balance between Venus and planet Mars, masculine Mars, Venus feminine. So you see there's some kind of balancing, and if I don't want to get too much further into it, we'll see what's going on here, but there's balance going on. And if you're in a loving relationship, then fight for your love. But if you're not, then, you know, if you have like a male giving too much, you know, I want sexual energy from you and you don't want to give it, then you step back, okay? You know, boyfriend or husband or whatever it is, you know, you just, let's just see. Let's continue on. We're going to balance what's going on. But 2 major arcana cards coming out righteous like that doesn't happen all the time. I mean, I get a lot of major arcana cards balanced with minor, but 2 to 2 powerful ones like this. And repeat, I don't remember seeing this image very often on my table. Because not that I can remember what I did last month, but some things I can remember. Okay, now we have the 8 of coins. Okay, that's nice. Okay, now we have an earth sign, pentacles, and the 8s speak about having that power and success. Okay, so, and you see this person is doing it on their own. But if you notice with the Chariot card of, you know, having that balance and moving forward, if you can see how, I forget who's the illustrator of the Robin Tarot deck. Where's that little, oh, here it is. the illustrator. I know she was a woman. By Pamela Coleman Smith. There it is. Original drawings by Pamela Coleman Smith. And this was written, okay, Arthur Edward Waite. That's why I have to hold this in my hand, because this is powerful right now. Dr. Arthur Edward Waite, born in 1857, passed in 1942, was a genuine scholar of occultism whose published works include The Holy Kabbalah and The Key to the Tarot, first issued in England in 1910. Waite utilized symbolism as the key to the tarot pack. Okay, so this is a book he wrote, but I want to go to her, why he selected her. She was very, oh, this is so long, I can't read all this stuff, but okay, so anyway, original drawings by Pamela Cohen Smith. Okay, and I can see her image right now in my mind. She had dark hair. She kind of looked like Native American to me, or Indian / Native American. But she was the one who drew these images. But why I'm highlighting that is because if you can see, hold on, I'm using one of my little crystals here in my hand, point. If you can see here, the chariot, you know, obviously, you know, gifted to be in the castle, right? But you can see here, it's the same images of buildings with this little, you know, like point up. Okay, like a thunder point. Some houses have that, like to take away lightning. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're going to be working on your purpose, your destiny. Okay, and balance it. It's all about balance, my darlings. You know, I talk about that a lot on my channel. It's all about the balance. It truly is. You know, we the darkness and the light, right? I'm just sort of like, I'm feeling this energy because I didn't really expect that's how it was going to open up. But, and you can read it for yourself. For those of you who follow the tarot, you know how to decipher for yourself what's going on. 7 of Cups. Okay, look, we have another castle here now. And the 7 speak about those spiritual changes towards spiritual victories. Okay, so now we have another castle. Tarot of the Moon Garden. Okay, Tarot of the Moon Garden. And this is by Laura E. Clarkson. Okay. Okay, let's keep moving. But you see, you know, when we think of 7s, it's how we, and this is the cups. The cups, our emotions, how we're imagining our future selves, how we're going to put in our positive intentions. With Gemini as an air sign, it's all about the intellect, how we dream, okay? But with the cups, is emotionally, we're going to dream big, okay? Towards the castle, which to me is, this means, you know, yeah, it's not like we're in Cinderella land, you know, we're going to live in the castle. It's just more like, but you never know, you know. Look at that Meghan Markle, okay? Just put out your positive vibes, and you never know who will come into your life, okay? You never know, all right? And Prince Harry, he looks the happiest I've ever seen him. Wow, back to back, 7 of Cups and 8 of Cups. And we already have the 8 here of Pentacles of Earth coin. Okay, the 8s speak of that power and success. So put it out there. You know, when we have the Cups, it's how we emotionally are feeling to justify how we're in Gemini, how we're thinking, dreaming, and yet we can put it to good work, okay? You got to work it out. You know, that's one thing. There's no free ride on this earth, people, okay? You know, if you steal from people, you go to jail. If you work it and work it with your shine, your beauty, your love, the universe will reward us, will reward you, okay? But we got to work it. We got to work it, okay? And there's some balance here. You know, this is, again, I always talk about that chaos is cleansing, okay? Chaos is ultimately the cleanser. You know, here I live in Florida, how many hurricanes I've been through? Tornadoes too, okay? And how about, you know, it's like chaos is cleansing. Sometimes it's horrible, but we come out of it. Okay, we come out of it. Okay, let's continue. Okay, and I have these two cards that kind of like are our bonus cards, so I want to make sure, but let's see what else is going on here. Diablo has come once again from this deck. Well, that's what I'm always saying. It's called the balance. You can't kill the devil, and demons never die, and that's why we chant the white light, bright light all around me and within me, protects me both day and night. White light, bright light all around me and within me, I banish all bane. White light, bright light all around me and within me, protects me both day and night. White light, bright light all around me and within me, I banish all profane bane in the name of Jesus Christ, beloved Son of Father God, Mother Mary, and His life beloved, the Magdalene Mary. White light, bright light. So that's what I'm going to do to the devil right now. Because we got some cool cards here. But he had to come out. He had to come out. And look, the Magician has come out too. Yeah, let's bring out the Magician, Major Arcana card. So now we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 with Diablo and the Magician. And the Magician knows how to do the magic to Diablo too. That's why we have to be magicians, my friends, and high priestesses. 4 of air. Okay, now we have an air card, an opportunity. Okay, so the 4s, you know, as I speak, are about stabilizing yourself, stability, and money and good supply coming. And again, the wings, the air is how we're thinking, so we got to think that positivity. And I always speak about the 4s, how the pyramids were built, you know, forever exists. It's one of the most major, largest pyramids ever found on the or in the world, in our globe. And then here we have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Fire, opportunity to come. Okay, and look, my little gardenias. Oh, I want to bring out my gardenias, but they've already, the tree has already just, I couldn't find some beautiful ones, but I mean, they're still there, but they're kind of like closing up. So, but here we have the butterflies of transformation. So when we think, and we're going to align with transformation, we're going to think positive thoughts, dream big, and make it happen for yourselves. Create. And make sure that when you create, it's because you know what stability is coming. Okay. On my thoughts, I'm going to create stability. Okay, and I use the word create because that's what Venus, number 3, is all about, creativity. And then we have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Fire, speaking of that creativity, of opportunity. Okay, opportunity. So you just do it. And you know, I almost skipped this video today because I've been talking about how I've got this video coming, you know, the souls of light against the souls of darkness. So obviously that's the next video they want me to make. And I've been talking about that for years, so. Because Diablo, this exact same card has come out now, back to back. So, we're going to have to do that. But I want to do some live readings before I do that reading. Yeah, I'm working on my house, so. I'm updating my house now that I'm feeling so much better. Look how beautiful. The High Priestess is here. Oh, my darling Debbie, look what came through. Uh-huh. I have this lovely lady on Facebook, and I asked her to pull me a card, and she pulled the High Priestess. So it's like the High Priestess is here. So you see the Magician and the High Priestess going to take out Diablo. No doubt about it. Fuck with the devil. Oh, this is for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. And then the Queen of Wings is here, the Queen of Air. So how wonderful with the air sign of Gemini. Your queen is here as well. You're in the castle. We're in the castle. But yeah, you have to really, you know, speak some magic. And look, there's a little dolphin in the background. I'm wearing my dolphin, actually. I'll show you too. So, got my little dolphin on. I don't want to stand up, but I wear him proudly. But this same card, Diablo, has come through. And I remember this card coming through with 2 Diablos coming through. So, you know, I don't want to really talk too much about me, but I've been talking about doing this reading forever. The souls of light against the souls of darkness. And now, we're going to do it. Because here we have the energy and the High Priestess of Moon, Balance, and the Magician of Earth, Air, Fire, Water, and Spirit. We're going to take Diablo and have a little seance with him. I think it'll be fabulous. I really do. I really do. And you know, that's why we have to be, that's why we are spiritual warriors on my channel, and we are fierce and fearless. We are fierce and fearless. And here we are in this new moon of Gemini, an air element, male element of planet Mercury, all male, but we, you know, with Luna, feminine, all feminine receptive, on this Earth Mother, all feminine receptive, that we can battle the dark forces. No doubt about it. Okay? So we're going to do it. We're going to make that reading. Well, really, it's like a series, too. It's a series. That's why I haven't done it yet. But I think we're ready for it. I have to believe now we're ready for it. I have to believe now we're ready for it. And here we were just talking about the balance and that there's chaos here. But chaos is cleansing. So, you know. And I never, like, you know, I turned him down there. But, like I always say, can't kill the devil and demons never die. But we can send them back to hell where they come from. We can send them back to hell where they come from. With these two. With this energy, if you believe in yourselves, we can do it. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to do. And those kind of popped into us. So chaos will be cleansing. For those of you, especially, you know, just not sure who you're with or where you're going, just believe that more is of your security, you know, because we humans don't have too much time on this planet, but our soul continues on, and Diablo is a soul catcher. I talk about this for years on my channel. He collects souls. That's why he wants people to do evil and stuff. And you know, I watch these murder shows and I sit there and I've got these people's faces and birth dates and everything, and I send them love and shine and energy to their soul. Okay? But we got to get rid of the dark forces, you know, from your home or from your element or from your workplace or whatever it is, or it could be your own damn neighbors, or it could be your own family. Okay? You just say hasta la vista. I'll see you in the next life. Okay? When you become nicer to me. Because sometimes people have jealousy. Is all about the dark forces. No doubt about it. Hate, obviously, all about the dark forces. Right in my hand. Oh, the crows are here. Look at them. My magic babies. and crows are magnificent. They're all about that natural power, spiritual power, and they're all about kind of, Raven's a little more like black magic, but this is more like, you know where you're going. They came at the right time. And these crows, I'm telling you, they're getting bigger and bigger. It's like they're the biggest crows recently in like these last 6 months I've ever seen. Look at that guy. Huge. I love them all though. Yeah, but crows are about like natural magic. And that's what we want to do. On my oh my goodness gracious, we picked a wild card here. Okay, so I don't want to look. Let's see. We'll select 2 of the blessing cards because these are very lovely cards. And this is how we have to like heal our homes, our workplace. You know, if you have employees hating on you, or like I mentioned, even the family or whatever it is, neighbors, whoever, whatever. And you just got to protect yourself. Every time you go out there, put a little crystal in your purse or your pocket, or, you know, you got to do it, okay? Because, you know, I as I mentioned, I watch these murder shows, and literally all these murderers go to Walmart. They're shopping for Walmart for the tools to kill who they're going to kill, and then if not, they're going to Walmart to buy the products to clean up the blood. But the fabulous thing of Walmart, you see the balance, what I'm speaking about? They got the cameras, and that's how they catch these devil people. Okay, that's how they catch them. So it's called the balance. But Diablo has come through again now. So I got to turn my head because now we have a wild card, and I'm going to select 2. I don't want to see it. And let's see the good vibes of the blessing cards for us, because that's one thing. The only way to take the demons out is with the white light, bright light. And you can call that Jesus power. You can call that feminine receptive power. You can call it what you like. Mother Mary, Father God's people. I believe in that. Okay, natural grace, my beloved family. How fabulous. So now we received the wild card, and now we have natural grace. I cherish the pace which God provides for my growth. I accept the tempo of God's action as appropriate to my native interests. Taking my cue from the seasons, I count my blessings in the small daily events which mark my calendar. Okay, this has never come through. Natural grace. Okay, it's like a rose. I cherish the pace which God provides for my growth. I accept the tempo of God's action as appropriate to my native interests. Taking my cue from the seasons, I count my blessings in the small daily events which mark my calendar. Okay, so just again in the balance. Okay, and we don't race. When we work with spirit, you know, you're not in charge of spirit, and you're definitely not in charge of Diablo. But we can balance it all out, and we can send his soldiers back to hell. Especially that we have this right here, the magician and the high priestess. This is what we tell him. You tell him, and you gotta curse. You gotta tell him to fuck off. My beloved family, we are one tribe. I cherish our unity. We are united by our suffering and by our joy. One life flows through all life. One heart holds every heart. The loss I sustain today is the beginning of a larger, wiser, and kinder tomorrow. Isn't that beautiful? Blessing cards. Isn't that lovely? So, and this is how we can, you know, say prayers to rid the darkness. We are one tribe. I cherish our unity. We are united by our suffering and by our joy. And suffering, that's all Diablo wants to do. Okay? But we are united by our suffering and by our joy. One life flows through all life. One heart holds every heart. The loss I sustain today is the beginning of a larger, wiser, and kinder tomorrow. And so it is. And so it is. So it is. How about that, Diablo? How about that? And reminder, the demons will jump somewhere else. Okay? Because that's what demons do. They jump. Can't kill the devil and demons never die. But we can send them to where their next volition will go to. But we can heal ourselves from any darkness. And as you all know, I've had so much paranormal in my life, it's crazy. Okay. And it all first began as a little child, you know, pulling my legs off my bed, the 3 claw scratches, pressing on my chest. Even in my condo, they're pressing on my chest. You know, they sit on you. They just want you to know, we're here to fuck with you. And then you say, fuck off. That's the best chant you can ever say, even to a human. But the dark forces, the main chant you say is, fuck off. They know what that means. Okay? I know what that means. Okay, my darlings. This Gemini new moon already started with manifestations. It's going to tell me what to do now. More often, more often. I'm going to speak my mind. Because there's a lot of darkness in this world, my dears. But there's much beauty too. God bless you all. I love you.